Welcome back friends. Today we are going to solve LeetCode problem 169 majority element. This problem has been asked in Google as well as Facebook interviews. So let's just quickly go through the description. Given an array nums of size n, return the majority element. The majority element is the element that appears more than n by 2 times. You may assume that the majority element always exists in the array. So they have already told us that a majority element will always be there in the given array, right? So as you can see, for example, first example 3 appears 2 times and total length of the array is 3. So 3 divided by 2 is equal to 1 in the int, and then which means that if 3 frequency is 2 which is greater than 1, so 3 is the majority element, right? In the second example, if you look, 2 appears 4 times and total length of the array is 7. So 7 divided by 2 is 3 and 2 frequency is 4, right? The appearance of 2 is 4 times. So 2 is the majority element, right? Because it is appearing more than n by 2 times. N by 2 is 3. So 2's frequency is 4. So it is 2 is the output. So one brute force solution for this approach is, for example, if you consider this array, you just take one for loop and you iterate through each number, and again you write one another nested for loop where you again count the frequency of that element, right? If you are at the 2, then you again iterate in the nested for loop and you find out a frequency of 2. If that frequency is equal to greater, like if it is greater than n by 2, then it is the majority element, right? So in that case we are doing, the time complexity will be order of n square, right? Because we have two for loops running, because we have one for loop outside and one is nested for loop, right? So it is order of n square. So we can do a better solution with the help of some external storage like a hash map, right? So I just wanted to show you how we can use a hash map to solve the problem of majority element here using Java. So what we will do is we just will first create a major called as major. It's 0. This is the majority element we want to return at the end, and then we just created a hash map, right, of integer comma integer. Integer is the number and this integer is the frequency of that number, right? How many times the number is appearing in the nums array. So here we are iterating through the nums array and we are putting the number and its frequency in the map, right? So this get or default, it will, if it's not there, it will put 0 here, otherwise it will get the value, right? So it will increment 1 if it's there, right? So it will basically, at the end of this for loop, we will have a map with every number and its frequency, right? So this for loop will be order of n, right? uh, then we just create one variable called as threshold, and threshold's value will be the one that is required for majority, right? N by 2. So nums of length is n divided by 2 is the threshold, and this one I'll just remove, I just printed to show you. But after that we just will iterate through the all the keys of the map, right? And for each key we will check if its value, means its frequency, is greater than this threshold, right? If we find any number whose frequency is the greater than this threshold that is given to us, then we will just say that that is the majority element, the key is the majority number, and we will just break out from the for loop because we found a majority element, and we'll just return this major here, right? So that is a simple approach. So this one is order of n. Again this one is also order of n, right? We are doing again for loop here. So total time complexity here will be, time complexity of this solution is order of n, right? And then the space complexity for the solution is, we are using map, so we will store, let's say, n number in that map, right? So again it is order of n, where n is the number of elements in the nums array, right? So that is how the solution works. So let us take couple of examples. So this one is the one that I created, so we'll just take this example that they have given us, and let's just quickly run the code and make sure this works. So our solution got accepted. So as it's just calculate the 2, right? Because this is 5 divided by 2 and this is 7 divided by 2, thus threshold is 3. So that is how we can like the threshold will work. So let's just comment it out. And if you try any test case where let's say you have equal number of both elements, for example, right, 1 1, so now there are 4 ones 4 twos, right? So it will complain, right? It's not a valid test case because there is no majority element in that case. See, there is no majority element because it's an invalid test case. They already promised us that always there is one majority element, and now it will succeed, and we'll just submit our solution. So our solution got accepted by LeetCode. So this is the way you can solve the majority element problem. This problem is asked, as I said, in interviews by Facebook and Google. So make sure you know and how to solve this problem. So this one is the time complexity ON, because we are just doing two for loops and they are like separate from each other. And space complexity, we are using a hash map to store the number and its frequency. So that is ON. You might know that I often create LeetCode solution videos using Java and J2E technologies, as well as interview helpful material videos for Java J2E. If you are preparing for Java J2E junior, mid-level or senior positions, check out the playlist. It has a lot of solved problems and that will definitely help you. Also, please subscribe to the channel and like the video if you found this video helpful. Subscription to the channel will be helpful to reach to more people like you, and they can also get benefited from the videos. So please subscribe. Thanks for watching the video.